Good morning and welcome. Look where we are. Look what time of year it is. It's not the summer. No. Nearly Christmas. We're at Happisburgh. No, we're not. No, we're not. He's going to try and make me say Happisburgh all day. We're not at Happisburgh. We're at Happisburgh. It's just spelt Happisburgh. And if he hadn't told me, it'd have been called Happisburgh all day. So I'm at the lighthouse. Sunrise, just over 3 hour drive to get this location. Colours beautiful. Getting a little bit of movement in the sky. When we first arrived, we were getting loads of movement. The sky was quite cloudy with that movement of light coming this way. But that's actually disappeared for now, which ain't a bad thing because we're at sunrise. So sunrise could be very nice indeed. I've got a 2-minute exposure going on. If the clouds do come back over this way, then we'll do a long exposure again. Now, one of the reasons why we've come round here is we've got a pillbox on the right hand side. We're getting rid of that. And it was quite awkward to separate the chimneys, but you also want the colour. So we're sort of fighting on two fronts here. So we decided this is probably the best sort of location, even though the chimneys are so minute within the image, to be honest. So I'll put it on the right hand side. I put the lighthouse on the right hand side, just kind of a quick shot. And I think the next one is going to be, it's probably a portrait shot, lighthouse, bottom middle, and we'll get another shot of that. Come down to the tidal bell. So we can get down that, but I'm really worried about actually getting cut off. I think I'm going to be all right. I'm just going to do a long exposure, try and grab one while the sun's rising just above the cliff now. So the disappointing thing is the tide's in too much because we can't see the bottom bell. So we'll have to wait for the tide to go back out. Now I think the tide's coming in. I'm sure the high tide is 9:30, unless I read it wrong on the interweb and I can't get a signal. Now if it's going out, fantastic. So I'll just keep my eye on it for 10 minutes, see if I can suss out what's actually happening. I think it's coming in. So it might be, I don't know, it could be 10:30, 11 o'clock before we actually get them two bells showing, which is a bit of a gutter really. Never mind. You never know what's going to happen, do you? You never know what's going to happen. So, lovely side light on it there. Me and Martin on the beach, and what a wonderful morning being on the beach. problem I've got is, I don't know whether you'll see it, but if I put you round here, in the distance there, behind the bow, we've got a boat. And it's right behind where I want to take a photograph of the bell. But I think I'm going to get rid of the horizon and just take the bell. The light's quite nice on the side of it as well. So I'm going to move over a little bit because we're more a square on then. We've got the two legs coming out and the one coming towards us, which will, I think, a better composition. And we'll see, get that nice side light as well. Let's just move over a little bit. After all this frantic running around and jiggling about and doing, I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. Tell you what, I absolutely love it. I'm just thinking, what's nice is about, we're getting a nice side reflection and a forward reflection. It's almost like a cross in the water. And I'm just wondering if I can bring that out more. I'm going to move forward, go a little bit wider, and see if I can bring more of that out. I've got to move forward because the sea's in my way. Okay, let's move forward. So we'll just take that off again. Get the composition set how we want it. Somewhere there, bottom third. That is nice. That is nice. Back at the lighthouse. Look, let me just show you how easy the location is from lighthouse to tidal bell. But first of all, I'm just going to capture another quick shot because that's looking nice. The light on there is looking nice. But let me show you. So, literally, don't walk too close to the edge, dangerous. But I don't know if you can see that there. That there is the tidal bell. And you can get just down here. So it's literally 1 to 2 minutes walk down there and you can be at a tidal bell. 1 to 2 minutes walk up here, back at the lighthouse. And we're deciding this composition for me is actually working quite well because we get a nice side light on this side. Dramatic skies coming over. And I think I'm going to do a long exposure as well from here. So let's move away from the edge and let's try and get the lighthouse for a bit until what we actually wait for is the tidal bell to rise above, not rise in the water, but the tide to recede, you know what I mean, so we can see the bottom bell. But till then, we decided that the light looks so nice here that we'll try and capture it. And that is what we're going to do. So, oh, that really does look dramatic. I'm going to have that again. I'm having that again. I think something like this, when the light's constantly changing, it's worth just keep trying compositions and then just picking that one you like at the end of it. But I'm definitely going to try a long exposure. Probably the problem I'm going to fight with is actually the breeze that we've got. What I'm thinking of, if I can drop the camera down low, I don't think it's going to affect the composition too much. But it'll get it out of the wind. And then I'll have less camera shake. It's the camera shake that's going to ruin the image. We're just chatting away, and I was just saying how much I like it from this angle because of the side light catching one of the cottages on the left-hand side. It's a little bit messy on the right-hand side, but I don't mind that because of that side light. That side light sort of distracts you from that. And we're getting some nice side light along the actual tower itself. We did have a nice few clouds when we first come up here, which is probably my favourite shot. Tried some long exposure. So one of the problems is the wind. I wanted a 2-minute exposure, and the clouds are not really playing ball, to be honest. So I don't think that's worked. Maybe it is. If it is, I'll put that up now. We're chopping and changing between the two. Back on the beach, as you can see. We're just starting to get the bottom of the bell exposing itself. Minute exposure, it's going to be all long exposure stuff. I only need a minute, I think. Could even get away with 30 seconds. I'm doing a minute exposure. And I'm trying to get a bit of reflection in the surface as it's coming up. But obviously I'm going to get a bit of white surf as well there, bell in the background. The problem I might have, I might just be clipping my shadow because the sun is dead behind me. We'll have to see about that. The other option I got is to move where Martin is. Now he's 45 degree on, so he can see 3 of the lakes, if you like. And they're the little things that we need to work with. Just get on the square on, and then where the lights obviously square onto me as well because the sun is directly right behind me. Again, Martin will be getting side lights, so there's a couple of little options there that we can try, and we'll probably swap and change. The best thing to do is try them all, and then it's just a matter of where we're going to position the bell to get it to work. So we're just waiting for the bottom part of the bell to expose itself, so we've probably got to wait at least another hour. The tide is starting to recede now, so maybe an hour and a half, if not a little bit longer even. So we're just chilling. So I'm just taking this opportunity to actually thank Ballarat for sending me these gloves. I love Ballarat gloves. This is now my 3rd pair. I've got the mittens for extreme cold. My hands get cold, I suffer from cold hands. And I'm forever taking gloves on and off and things like that. And I still do it with the Ballarats. And I keep forgetting about the fingerless gloves. They're so easy to use. Why keep taking them off? Now it's quite warm today, really. For mid-December, it is warm. But like I say, I suffer with a cold. I suffer from cold hands. It takes me ages to get warm. So for me, these are a real vital part of equipment to do with my photography. And I wouldn't be able to do it without. I wouldn't be able to get the drone out and get some drone footage, things like that. I don't know if you ever flew a drone in the cold. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. Now, these are for the more of a 3 to 4 season ones, you know, a proper winter glove. And like I say, I've gone for them for that reason. Size-wise, measure and they fit perfectly for your size. I'm an extra large. I've got quite big hands. They fit absolutely perfect. And like I say, they are a lifesaver. They clip together like a little clip there, so you can hold them. Good for skiing and things like that. Well, I love my skiing. I ain't been for years because my knees are cheese. But I would use them there definitely. These haven't got the grips on the palms like some of the other ones do, but they've actually quite grip on. I'm a little bit concerned about them. Not a problem at all. Really not a problem. So yeah, definitely recommend them. Certainly for photography, for sports, any type of sports, any winter sports, things like that. They really are a lifesaver to me. These are the magnetic ones, little magnetic clips that clip back, hold it back. The other ones, my other ones have got little little straps on that you shove it under, just to keep them out of the way while you're working. And like I say, they really feel comfortable. You can get things out your pocket and do, you know. So, yes, really, really pleased. Like I say, I come over to Martin, we've got some more shots. Well, the light's quite nice here because there's nice side light rather than directional light. And we're starting to get the bottom of the tidal bell in, which is quite nice as well. Adjusted things, I'm now down to a 13th of a second. Don't think I need it anymore, something like that, 15, just adjusting slightly. But I think we need to get back up here again. It's lighthouse and bells all the time. I think we need to get back up to the lighthouse because now the clouds are bubbling. Even though this reindeer is buggered. Still blue sky, so we've decided to knock this one on the head. I thoroughly enjoyed this morning. It's nice to get out to the seaside, especially when you live in the Midlands, the landlocked land, and to see the sea, to listen to it. So get the long exposures on the go. It's fantastic. See the lighthouse, it's brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I think we're going to go and find a cafe and have something to eat there. Hope you've enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching. See you soon.